Section 6.3, example 5 on page 444, we have conjugates are expressions like the square root of a plus the square root of b and the square root of a minus the square root of b that differ only in the signs of the second term. When a and b are rational numbers, the product of two radical conjugates is a rational number. So example 5 says, what is the product of 5 minus the square root of 7 times 5 plus the square root of 7? This looks a lot like example 4, so we're going to solve it the same way. So we can still use a box. We have 5 minus radical 7, 5 plus radical 7. 5 times 5 gives us 25. 5 times negative square root of 7 is negative 5 square root of 7. 5 times square root of 7 is 5 square root of 7. And then this is actually the same as last time, but I went ahead and wrote it out anyways. The square root of negative 7 times the square root of 7. They're both square roots, so we can combine them. 7 times 7 is 49. So we have the square root of 49 with a negative on the outside. Square root of 49 is 7. Keep the negative. We have negative 7. Write everything out. 25 plus 5 radical 7 minus 5 radical 7 minus 7. We have two constants and two square roots with the same radicand of 7. 25 minus 7 gives us 18, and then we have 5 radical 7 minus 5 radical 7. So notice we have a positive 5 and a negative 5. Those are actually going to undo each other and give us 0. So we would have 18 plus 0, but that's just 18. This may look familiar to you. This is actually a shortcut that you learned way back when we first started multiplying binomials. So this is the shortcut that was a minus b times a plus b, and the middle pieces always canceled out. So your final answer ended up being just a squared minus b squared. Notice a squared would be 5 squared. B squared would be square root of 7 squared, or 7. So 25 minus 7 gives you 18. If you remember that shortcut, you are welcome to use it. You can skip all this stuff and just jump straight to that answer. If you don't remember it, the box doesn't take you that long. The work for that is written out on the next slide. Of course, they are doing distributing or FOIL. They do not use the box, and they didn't use the shortcut. So now I would like you to try number 8, multiply each pair of conjugates. 4 minus 2 radical 3 times 4 plus 2 radical 3.